appointed a builder who will commence the project with us at Built Environs, a very experienced company who have been working in Australia and New Zealand on major projects for over 35 years. They'll partner with us and get the Punt Road project underway.
Through the tender process, we found that alignment with Richmond to be around their vision for what the new Punt Road redevelopment would be about. And that really centred around maintaining Richmond Football Club heritage and making sure Richmond stayed in Richmond and how can we deliver a facility that honours the past but also talks to the future generations of the football club.
I can think of three key reasons why Built Environs were chosen for the redevelopment. The first was they had a really strong methodology in delivering the project in a high-profile environment and one that will get a lot of attention. Secondly, they were going to bring a number of senior people to the project and ensure that they had their senior staff involved, and that was really important for us. And thirdly, they had a strong commercial offering, both with price and the way they were going to administer the contract.
As you can imagine, it was a really competitive process. Built Environs submitted quite a compelling tender, both with their team, experience, their approach, being a sort of new up-and-coming business in Victoria, or relatively new. They stood apart because of, the commercial component, which is obviously important, but also their partnerships with their subcontractors on key components of the project. One of the things that I most respect about the Richmond Football Club is their willingness to collaborate with their partners. We recognised pretty early that the club wanted to have their partners involved in the project, and we've done everything we can to help facilitate that. We value trade partnerships and we value supply partnerships. So there's some really good alignment there with the Richmond Football Club because they have a similar ethos, and we're really excited to be part of Richmond Football Club in a partnership capacity as well as a delivery partner of the Punt Road redevelopment.
Collaborating with Built Environs, I've always found that they're very friendly, they're very solution focused, so we come to them with a lot of ideas or problems. It's always a yes by them, and then it's just how we figure it out. So we host a meeting or a workshop with them, with the architects, let them know what the challenge is that we're facing, and then they just help us work through it. They use their knowledge just to figure out how we're going to get it done.
There's been a few milestones, noting that we're about halfway through the redevelopment. The first was sensitively demolishing the Jack Dyer stand, and by that I mean we're able to reclaim all of the bricks, and that was done in a way where we salvaged as many bricks as possible. We've also completed the car park structure and the main Jack Dyer grandstand structure, and that's been done on time and on budget, so it's been a really pleasing outcome so far.
So the way in which the design was bedded down really represented the way in which we collaborated, and although it has proved a challenging process, everyone remained respectful through that period.
Built Environs have a great big team down at Punt Road, and it needs that. It needs hands-on management from all levels: project manager, construction manager, site manager, design manager, all need to be skilled professionals to manage a project like this, which is not straightforward, and there's plenty of challenges that have been thrown up during the way. We recognise the importance of this facility, and in the context of this precinct. Melbourne is one of the sporting capitals of the world. The Punt Road redevelopment is at the heart of that. To deliver a world-class facility within what is already a world-class precinct of the MCG, Melbourne Olympic Park Trust and Rod Laver Arena, Amy Park and Goce's Paddock is a privilege, and it's something that we don't take lightly. Everything from design to the way we're carrying out construction, the quality of construction is going to be pretty key. We are going to be remembered by the level of finish that this facility achieves.
Having such a public presence doesn't change how we go about things. We've developed robust systems over the years to deliver projects such as this. Couple that with a strong delivery team, we guarantee certainty in the delivery of the project.
Something that we considered, how do we keep the works contained within our site but without disrupting the community and also the MCC? That was a really big focus for us. So we've worked with the club to come up with a methodology that helps them carry out their program of works and deliver their AFL program, but also working in with the MCC on a day-to-day to ensure that whatever we're doing is not disruptive. First and foremost, it's public safety. So it was really important early on that we establish a site that was going to be safe, separated from spectators and pedestrians operating in the park.
In each instance, when we come across a significant problem that needs to involve resolution with the club, it's an approach that we've taken based on honesty and integrity, which aligns with our company values. But we're also, within that, providing transparency and working with the club to work through each of the problems. What that has done has really created a trust between both the club, Case Meallin and built Environs, where we can talk openly, challenge each other, but at the end of the day, the decision is made based on what is best for the project.
I suppose we need to recognise what the project is. It's really high profile, significant club, 100,000 members in the busiest sporting environment in the country.
There's a heritage overlay over the Yarra Park, and part of the facility's remit is to actually integrate within that precinct in a better way than what it does currently. And we feel that the outcome at the end of this will be something that's going to be world class. The precinct presents a lot of different challenges, but our team's up for the challenge, and working with Richmond has just been a very collaborative process, and the likes of Case Meallin are very supportive of our approach on a day-to-day.